eBay paid me while I was asleep, while I was in the gym, while I was driving, while I was partying, along with 100 million other users and buyers. This platform turned me from a lost dweeb to a responsible business owner. I truly would love to spread the word, even if you know it or don't know it. This app will change your life. Since starting off on eBay, I opened my asset recovery business, went all in on my website and my shop, and eventually created a bot that scans Facebook Marketplace, Home Depot, and every other large retail site. And it's crazy to think that I still make money in my sleep, and it all comes from eBay. First, we will start on how to source. Damn near the whole internet will talk about source at the bins, source at the thrift stores, shit, source at estate sales. Fuck all that, respectfully. When I first started out, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Now, to reduce that trial and error, of course, you should just learn from somebody else, but suppose you're stubborn like me. The two best ways for you to source starting out is Facebook Marketplace, a deal bot selling other people's stuff and your stuff. That's it. Safe and lucrative. So me personally, what I do is approach business owners because I sell appliances, kitchen, industrial parts, anything a contractor has, I sell. But this secret trick applies to you. Yeah, you. And that is facing your fear and actually talking to people. Flea Markets has a lot of vendors. Facebook Marketplace has a lot of groups. Every single person you talk to is a potential lead. Even with a business card, it's even better. Moral of the story with any business, get out there and network. Boom. But now you're wondering, what the hell do I sell? Great. Me personally, work appliances, printers, kitchen appliances, boring stuff like old CRT TVs or microwaves, even EV chargers. But this is from my experience. Your goal for the next 5 days is to find out what you want to sell, niche down fast. We are in the speed and volume game.
What happened?
Yo, she shot me with that. She shot me with the gun. I was just driving and she hit me with the gun in the face.
Really grind your gears, I'll tell you. Next up is actually listing. Oh yeah. Now for me, I don't have the perfect setup, as you can see. I have something that gets the job done despite on how it looks. You can do the same thing. Lighting is key. Your brand is key. Reviews is key. You should always be cleaning your items, providing the best angles with as much photos as possible, and simply over-delivering, not with just listing, but with this whole business. Now, to list an item, and I honestly don't think I should demonstrate it on this video. If you need help, hey, just text me. Next up is your first 30 days. Your first 30 days is the slowest bullshit you'll ever experience in life. Every single time I restart on eBay, it's not fun at all. I have no reviews, so nobody trusts me. I'm not above standard, and most of the time, my listings get pushed to the bottom. And the fees. Oh my God, these fees are insane. So your first 30 days should always build the habit of listing, publishing, and being consistent. I don't care if it's 1, 2 items. Find consistency with this business. That's all that matters. Then once you feel like you're consistent with listing, you move up. Find more inventory. List more. Start adding thank you cards and viewing this like a real business. Never buy or sell anything that isn't below your standards. Now, to check if your item has a good sell-through rate, all you got to do, look up the item, go to the sold section. All you do is check how many listings has sold and how much is available. And you will come up with a conclusion whether you should buy the item or get rid of it. Your next 30 days also will look like a death pile. You will have a lot of bullshit that you just don't know what the fuck to do with it. I will be honest, a lot of my inventory was like this, so I relate to you heavily if you deal with this. But anyways, next 30 days should just be grit, consistency, patience, reinvestment, delayed gratification, listing, photos, customer service, and building an actual inventory system. Now let's talk about some shit nobody wants to hear. The money. Won't lie to you. Your first month, you might make $100, $200. Think you a little hot shit. Then you make $2 grand, $3 grand, $4 grand. Then you think you're hot shit, huh? Fuck no. Something I learned after starting my own business is that you should never, ever touch business capital unless you're touching like $1 million a month, because you will fucking drown. And that's exactly what I did. I was putting myself in debt. Today is when I'm finally fucking ahead in debt. It took me over a month to catch up. Why? Because I was touching business capital. No shame in my game. I'll DoorDash. I don't care. Stay broke on purpose for 90 days and you will never be broke again. Facts. Okay, so I was going to voice over the rest of the video, but honestly, it's taking way too long. This is cancer, okay? So I'm actually going to tell you exactly what I talked about rest of the video. So cross-listing. What I personally do with Poshmark and eBay and my website. That's it. I use my website for the big high ticket shit, and I use eBay for majority of my store, and I use Poshmark for clothes clothing, workwear, and printers. I know a lot of printers and typewriters and shit like that. If you want to cross post, you can do it. Use Nifty. That helps. Facts. Facebook and OfferUp also are solid local, you know. eBay pickup is also solid local. I fuck with local a lot more just because there's no fees. You seen the fees I showed you. So this is why I'm so big on Facebook Marketplace, because you could get shit for dirt cheap like I just showed you and flip it for 10x your profit. Today I'm gonna show you exactly what's in my car right now. Quite literally, I sold this, right? It's a monitor in the box. I paid like 20 bucks for this, okay? Facebook Marketplace. My Dealbot found this for me and sold for 155. So I personally will never source again. What you gotta do, you have to find some type of system, some type of way to find cheap inventory, whether it's the bins, whether it's your goddamn grandmother's estate sale, yard sale, something consistent, something that can get you by. This is definitely something that has changed my life, and I would love it if it could literally change or help anybody else's life. And if I know you, if you're watching this and I know you and you got value, like, oh yeah, I could definitely do this shit, cuz text me. Literally simple as that. Text me. Like come on, bro. Like, comment, anything would help. Word. Got like 200 subs. I mean, goddamn. May takeovers here soon. Excited for May. We're going hard. Real hard. Let's go, cuz.